This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniels. Jones is out there with Harris, and it's Towns in at the center position. Shot clock at 2. No good from Ross.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Brooks kicks to Banks. Inside, Ross. And Jones sends it back. They get it back, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Rockets. They sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top 5.
I think Minnesota, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Here's Banks, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Jones for 3, hits it from three-point range. Jones has got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Banks. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Jones over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Pass to Harris. McDaniels dishes to Jones. Towns, the pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and that one drops for him.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Banks kicks to Brooks. Ross with it. Pass to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Stolen by McDaniels. To the inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Good season for him last year. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Pass to Eason. Now Banks. To the middle. Here's Ross, and Jones sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banks.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
No good from Ross.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Edwards brings the double team. Ross with it, picked up by Harris. 4 on the shot clock to stop the run. Kicks it out to Banks. Pass to Eason. Here's Ross. It's rebounded by Towns.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Jones dishes to Harris. Jones, the pass to Harris. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That's good from Harris on the assist by Jones. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Ross. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
On the wing, Harris. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Jones, the pass to Harris. It's good. Harris has got 12 points in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Şengün, no good.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Banks against Jones. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
On the wing, Harris. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to catch him with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Jones. There's the lob for Harris. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the paint, knocks it loose. And so Houston again turning it over. Looking for their first basket of the game. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Thompson with it, picked up by Edwards. Thompson against Edwards. To end the cold streak, it's rebounded by Towns. And Jones slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Back to Banks. And Jones sends it back.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Harris kicks to Jones. Here's the 3. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Down low. Here's Banks. Pass to Smith. Here is Ross. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Eason with it. Clock at 6. Here's Banks. Now Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Left side, Harris. Here's Jones. 17 points in the game. Harris, good.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Jones against Banks. 1:12 left in the first.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Harris. Back to Jones. Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. Eason with it. Outside Banks. 5 to shoot. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Thompson. Banks, no good.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Minnesota on top, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So on the floor for Minnesota, before in the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. Harris is out there with Jones, and it's Edwards in at the small forward. They're running. Jones finds McDaniel.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And too long on the shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Here's Whitmore. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Green, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Smith finds Green, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Harris's shot is good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Green against Jones. Tries it from 9. Green, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
With the drive to end the run. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the paint. And another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. And Harris wide open. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. Here's Green. The Rockets with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Poke loose. Ross is checked in for the Rockets.
For your Rockets, number 3, Ross.
Şengün finds Brooks. And Green now, top of the key. Inside, trying to end the drought. And Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. Şengün passes to Ross. That one, no good. Harris outside. Pass to Towns. To the middle. That's good from Harris on the assist by Jones. Harris has got 40 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas. And then on Monday, the Golden State Warriors come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And that game against Memphis, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Ross kicks to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ross. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jones dishes to Harris. Jones, the pass to Harris. Stolen by Brooks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
From 12 feet out. No good from Ross. Down low. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And let's check out the stats for the Prodigy. Coming off a terrific season. First in free throw shooting, 14th in field goal percentage, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Outside, Jones, out to Harris, three-pointer, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Harris has got 48.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Smith with it, now guarded by Towns. Smith the pass to Brooks. Poked away, it's stolen by Jones. Lets it go from deep, and another three for Minnesota.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Banks passes to Ross. Back to Banks. 6 to shoot. To the paint. They need this. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Harris. Back to Jones. For three. And he's good on the three ball. Jones has got 40 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Brooks outside. Inside, here's Ross. Rebound, Minnesota.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Jones. Towns, the pass to Jones. Towns dishes to Jones. Out to Harris. Fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This man is on fire.
And another steal for him.
And you know he's got a shot at setting the team.
And another assist for him.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime. Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
It's stolen by Jones. To the middle. Harris kicks to Jones. Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second grade all-time for most assists in a game.
Well, Porter had been alone for second most assists in a game at 29, but that's not the case anymore. In what has been a jaw-dropping performance, that mark has been matched. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Back to Banks. Three-pointer, Brooks. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to make?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off. The Nuggets playing at Ball Arena as they go up against the Thunder. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Timberwolves.
I've got to admit.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's the prodigy, and it's nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Pass to Sengun. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks with no one around. Offline from the top of the key. Outside, Jones shoots over Banks. The baseline jumper goes down. Jones has got 42 in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Jones against Ross. And Jones over to help. Back to Ross. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Banks passes to Ross. Tries yet again. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3. And again, another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and
another assist.
And the record is his alone. What a game.
Truly a game for the ages. How lucky are we to have seen it? This guy has been terrific, passing his way into history before our very eyes.
And to think the high mark of 30 assists set by Skiles has been bested here tonight. This has been a phenomenal game.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third. He blocks it again.
His monster defensive night continues, piling up the blocks.
And in this team's proud history, he just equaled the most blocks in a game. Now think of that.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brooks misses. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Timberwolves, number 1.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness. That's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Houston moving it around. Şengün with the screen for Ross. The Rockets again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jones dishes to Edwards. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 47 points.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Banks passes to Ross. Misses from short range. Minnesota with the ball. Good momentum, 14 straight points. On the wing, Harris. Jones, the pass to Harris. And yep, another basket.
And what a night, arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Screen by Şengün. Looking to get it going. It's stolen by Harris. And here's the break. Jones for three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Banks passes to Ross. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Back to Ross. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones, that's for 2, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Inside, here's Banks. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the screen for Eason. And the rejection by Towns.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
Jones against Banks, and Jones with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Back to Ross to end the drought, and rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Jones, that's for 2, and it's good off the back rim and in. Jones has got 18 points now here in the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Eason. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Banks. There's another block.
And this is a supercharged defensive performance. No one in franchise history has more block shots in a single game.
He never lets up, ever. Reading and reacting to every pass and every shot. Tip, he swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it, and he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out
Nabbing another steal.
he's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single game high, and another one.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fan, good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. For 3, Ross, a rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 14, 14 rebounds for connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Again with the block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Thompson.
.136 left here in the third quarter. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Launches it. And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Towns kicks to Jones. The 3, and again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Jones is out there with Harris, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Green. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Another bucket! Wow!
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Jones with it. Now Green defending. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Thompson passes to Smith, down low. Will it go? Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Jones from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jones has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Minnesota.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Just 5 on the clock. Brooks. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Jones, no one around him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Ross against Jones. Pass to Harris. Fades and shoots, and he gets it to go.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Out to Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Thompson is double. Now here's Ross over Jones. Another miss by Houston.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
RG, what have you noticed about the end? Good, he hits it again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
Ross with it, picked up by Harris. To stop the drought, stolen by McDaniels. Oh, and he's going up. Good, that's another bucket.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Thompson is double. Over Jones. Rebound, Minnesota.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Outside, Green. Smith with a screen on McDaniels. Brooks, the pass to Green. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
Right here, this is a man on a mission. He's put up numbers you've never seen before, and he has carried his team all game long.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks, and Banks is subbed in for Ross. Jones in the post. Eason on him, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Şengün. To halt the run. Minnesota's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Jones with the bounce pass. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And here are the Rockets now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to Eason. Edwards against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. Thompson misses. Minnesota with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Banks with a rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Greg, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
That's tipped. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you, right? A willing facilitator.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Thompson with it, picked up by Edwards. Here's Banks. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 11 rebounds in the game. And Jones slams it in.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Banks passes to Green. Now Şengün. Houston moving it around. Another miss by Houston.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
And Jones slams it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Banks against Jones. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson for the triple. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Pass to Banks. No good again that time. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Jones for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Banks, no good. Now Jones. For the 3, connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that